Hello everyone, my name is Renuka koelfat. If you can see on the screen, this is a Gapminder. I have an assignment which I have to do in Gapminder. But first of all, I'm going to give you a little bit introduction about Gapminder, what actually Gapminder is. Gapminder is an independent Swedish foundation with no political, religious, or economic affiliation. Gapminder is a fact tank, not a think tank. Gapminder fights devastating misconception about global development. Gapminder produces free teaching resources making the world understandable based on reliable statistics. Gapminder promotes a fact-based worldview everyone can understand. Gapminder collaborates with universities, public agencies, and non-governmental organizations. I'm going to talk about the babies per woman along with the coul consumption, and therefore I'm going to choose 5 countries. If you can see here, you have life expectancy, but I'm going to choose here the coul consumption. So I'm going to type coul, and then here I have 2 options, but I'm going to choose coul consumption total, and then I'm going here. I'm going to choose babies per woman. I'm going to talk about 5 countries which I can choose here. So the 5 countries which I'm choosing is India. I have to select here. Then I'm going to select Suriname. Which I can't find in the countries. Then I'm going to select another one. That is United States. United States. Then I'm going to choose China. Let's look if I can choose Suriname. I think there is no option to choose that, but I'm still going to try to find it because I need that. Okay, I can't find Suriname, so I'm going to get for another country. That will be then Singapore. I can't choose Singapore. Next country will be Brazil. And the last one, let me see which one I can choose. I'm going to choose South Africa. Okay, here you can see I have selected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 countries. And here you can see the coul consumption, the babies per woman, and the 5 countries which I choose. If I hover over the circle, you can see here where the population is given. If I hover again, you can see the population is 1.73 billion people. If I go over Brazil, then I see the population is 89.4 million. When I hover over this, I go here and I see the population, the total population of this country when I hover over the circle. Then, if you go here, this is the option. If you play, you see all the thrills through the years. It automatically shows you which country is increasing and decreasing babies per woman or coul consumption. So, my question is going to be, does the number of children per woman have direct effect on the oil consumption of these 5 countries? It automatically starts here in year 2011. If you go over here, you see the population, which I told you earlier about it. When you hover here and here over the circles, you can see the population of that country. So I'm going down here, and the trills are already selected. I'm deselecting it, and then I'm selecting it again. So when I actually do the function, so it's going to trace all the trills. And when I play here, it's going to trace. So I have all the 5 countries highlighted. Now I'm going ahead and run here. As you can see, it goes. I'm going to play that, and you can see how it goes up through all the years till 2011. Now, if you go to United States, you see the coal consumption is increasing and the babies per woman are decreasing. And the population is still not a big difference in comparing to the other. Then I go to Brazil. This is Brazil. This one is Brazil. This green one, this Brazil. You can see the population, and it still is down. So the coal consumption is nowhere to found, but the babies per woman are still on one line. And the population is increasing through the circles. It's decreasing, because if you come here you see 70.2 million, but if you go here and you see 83.5 million, so it's actually decreasing the babies per woman. Then I go to South Korea since 1965. You see it's not a big difference till 2011, because it's in one row and the babies per woman are decreasing, but the oil consumption is nowhere to found. If you go to India, you see the population is so much of India. You can hover over all the circles and you go up with the circles till 2011, and you see the coal consumption is increasing and the babies per woman are decreasing. Then you have the United States. Here you can see the coal consumption is increasing and the babies per woman are decreasing, and the population is not, you can see on the bubbles that the population is still not it's not a big difference. But if you go to China, then you see a huge difference. You see the coal consumption is really increasing through the years, and the population it's highly commended. It's really high. You can see it on the size of the circle. It tells you how the population is, and the coal consumption there is increasing. Babies per woman also, because it's going through the coal consumption. So the interesting part is that as time goes on, the oil consumption goes up, but the babies per woman go down. The population is increasing, like you see those circles. So what I really found interesting in this assignment about Gapminder is when you play this thing, you can see everything through the years. It tells you something the data which is given through this is so much fun to watch, because you can get all your information through all the years by only clicking this, and you have all the information what you needed. So that is all what I'm going to talk about my Gapminder project. I hope you liked it. I hope it was a little bit interesting for you guys, and I want you guys to learn something about Gapminder, please do use Gapminder for your assignment because it's really good. It gives you good information. And further, thank you for watching.